Dreamscape presents Isn't That Rich? Life Among the 1% by Richard Kirshenbaum. Narrated by Johnny Heller. F. Scott had Zelda, and I have Dana. To have a friend or lover is divine. To have a muse is eternal. Thank you, my darling, for your unwavering love and support, and for urging me not to change one word for anyone. I owe the column and the book entirely to you. Part 1. Embarrassment of Riches. Chapter 1. Billionaire Buzzkill. They're ruining the fun for mere millionaires. At the tail end of the summer, I found myself in Millbrook, New York, the guest of a dashing blonde sportsman who consistently beats me at squash. As we exited his stately Georgian mansion, I asked him if he preferred the tranquility of the country or whether he missed the electricity of Manhattan. "Perhaps I would, if I were still relevant," he shrugged, tossing his squash gear into his vintage Woody station wagon. "Relevant? You can't be serious," I said. "I am. Honestly," he countered. "I'm 1990s money, in a new age with one less zero." He sighed as we drove down the leafy lane to his club for a game of squash and a flight of dry martinis. Over the past few years, New York has turned into a receiving line for billionaires. While the super-rich and their attending lifestyles have dwarfed the average American success story, they have also depositioned the wealthy, creating a vast and palpable divide, not only between the haves and the have-nots, but the haves and have-mores. While there may be fewer of them in New York City than one may imagine, under 100, billionaires' influence has spawned an era of excess, entitlement, grandiosity, and outright glitz, not seen since the Roaring '20s, causing their lesser-endowed peers to suffer from what I call billionaire buzzkill. A millionaire used to mean you've made it. A master of the universe decanted a beautiful bottle of Saint-Emilion. His staff hovered, bringing oversized crystal goblets and chic pressed linen napkins that were as thin as crepes and starched as a wimple. Everyone wants to be Gatsby without the car crash. "Are you sure you want a drink in the living room?" I asked as he poured the ruby-red liquid above his white furniture. "No worries," he said, taking a call from one of his many brokers, his pressed French cuffs slicing the air. "So what's considered real money today, if you only happen to be a millionaire?" "I would say a hundy." "A hundy?" $100 million. But not including...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?